3 simple layering techniques that are going to help you understand haircut layers, especially if you are doing this at home, but even if you are a hair professional, this is really, really, really going to help you. So the first thing you need to understand and realize is when it comes to layers, and if you're attempting to do this yourself, I always say do it at your own risk. But when you hold a section of hair up like this, let's just say, Mary, you're in the bathroom and you got your first section and you're going, oh my God, please let this be right. And you cut it. Okay, now what happens? The first thing, you have to have a clear vision and path of what the end result is for the style. What type of hairstyle are you going to wear? How short do you want it? How long do you want it? How do you want it to flow? Where do you want the layers to sit? All of these things come down to the actual style itself. Because if I, want a shag type of layered haircut like this, and I leave these layers all the way like this long and it flops down this way, you're going to say, I have no volume in my hair. It just lays flat. It looks like a helmet on my head. That's because you don't know that you have to cut the hair layers a certain length in order to create the shape. So how short do your layers need to be? And that's the first part of this. How short do your layers need to be to support the style that you want? So think about this, and you can do this. You're looking in the mirror or you're analyzing the haircut, and what you do is you comb the hair up and you say, well, if I hold this here and I cut the hair on top, let's just say I hold this here and I cut this much hair off right here, all this is going to be gone. Well, guess what? It's going to fall right here. So I'm going to have like pretty short layers. Do I want that type of haircut? How long or how short is this going to be? I can't wear my hair down to my chin and have layers that short unless it's a very, very specific type of look. If you're going for more of a spike type of PC, 80s type of, rocker hairstyle, well, okay, fine. But how do you then take these short layers here and blend it in through the bottom, the longer length? That's where it gets complicated. So the first part is making sure the technique is really just understanding how short your layers need to be. So this is going to be your guide right here. So let's just say you cut your hair. This is the first section that you cut. Yay, you're not going to have a heart attack. All right, cool. What this is the base. This is the guide that everything has to revolve around. The entire haircut, meaning this has to connect to this. All of this. So once you have your guide, what you can do is follow the pattern, and this technique is literally just what I call like working in the mohawk section. So you've got the top, the corners, and the sides. Top, corners, sides. If you break it down that simplistically, and you comb this hair out, this is the corners, don't touch that. We're going right down the middle lane right here, and this is what we're going to focus on. So you've got your next section. You pull it straight out from the head, and then you cut it. You're seeing your guide, which is the previous section you just cut. If you take a new section and you don't see that hair, that means that it's too thick of a section. Take a thinner section. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to work your way to the front in that middle mohawk section. Okay, next section. Then you can comb it sideways like this, take another section, and you're working your way towards the front. And you're going to be able to see the shorter hairs, which is the guide, aka the section you just cut. What do I mean by section? Literally, it's that slice of hair that you're cutting. That's a section. Next section. There's the shorter piece. I'm combing it straight out from the head, and boom. Now, what you have to understand is the hair grows out from the head, not straight up. You may hear people refer to comb it straight up from the head. If I pull this straight up from the head, I'm actually technically combing it back away from me because the hair grows out. So this is over directing. It's going to leave it longer towards the front. So that's fine, but just know that when you let this down, all of this is going to be a lot longer. So what you need to do is take like that same mohawk section and now comb it out from the head like this. And then you're going to see that you're just going to end up cutting just those little bits off right there. Whoops, sorry, as you can see. See that those little longer bits right there? That's what you're doing just to kind of balance this shape out. So that's kind of like the first technique, is making sure you can find that center part and go down that mohawk. Next is the roundness of the head. This is where the head curves. So you just cut the mohawk section. Now you've got the corners of the head. You're going to comb this out, and you're going to see the longer hair right in through here, that corner. Cutting that corner is going to round the shape out a bit, or what I like to say, it cuts it at its most natural state. The hair grows out from the head. And no matter what, as it's growing out, it's still going to grow out from the head. So if you cut the hair as it grows from the head, which is what I do, it's going to be at its, and look its most natural as it grows out from the head. Yes, you're creating a bit more of a rounded, somewhat rounded type of shape. However, you're creating a very balanced shape. So as your hair grows, it's going to grow out the best. That's why my haircuts, after all the years, and it took me a long time to understand this, that's why they grew out so well, because I cut more of a out from the head shape. Now, as we get down to the sides, this is going to be your length. Your length is going to fall out and drop. So as I comb this out, this is the next part. See that length right there? You're cutting everything on top of that length. You don't want to cut the length itself, because that you may cut it too short. So let's go back from the top here. There's that longer hair. I'm going to work my way all the way downtown to the very, very bottom, comb it out. There's just that little hair right there. And we're cutting that so that this all lays on top of itself. So what you're doing now is you're creating a seamless transition, a seamless flow of a balanced shape going from here all the way down. Again, this depends on how long. This is obviously for a shorter layered haircut. It's the same thing, right? The next technique is about, balancing, right? So let's balance. And the balance comes from all of this being cut out from the head. Now, and if you are a professional, then there are obviously different types of haircut shapes. You've got a square haircut shape, a rounded haircut shape, triangular haircut shape, and that's it. And with haircutting itself, there's one length, layering, and graduation. It's that simple when it comes to haircutting. 3 and 3, right? So by keeping a balance, how do you do that when you're cutting your hair at home? It's purely visual, because combing the hair out from the head, like I just mentioned, because the hair grows out, you're going to be able to follow the pattern of the head shape. So, okay, it grows out there. Okay, it grows out there. Okay, it grows out. So now we're getting down to the sides here, which I didn't cut this. Wait, there's some hair right there. Yes, it grows out from the head. So we now have a perfectly balanced, see if I could even show this right here. We have a perfectly balanced shape that goes from here all the way down in here, as you can see as I lift this up. Okay, it's a balanced, even haircut, and that's what we're trying to go for, even Steven. Now, again, if you're trying to, and the last part of this is it comes down to actual technique. So a simple layering trick, and not even a trick, but it's core basic understanding, is if you hold your hair up, right? If you go right down the middle, and let's just say you want your hair to go, shorter here, but you want it to go longer. Watch what happens to this hair, right? Watch what happens. As I raise the elbow up, this is all going to get cut off, and this is going to be left longer. because the elbow, I'm right-handed, so I'm doing this with my left arm. The left arm is what's controlling the haircut shape. So as I comb this, my arm is fairly level like this. You don't want it down because, look, it collapses. You want it fairly level, so you're going to get even Steven. If you collapse it, it's going to go longer to shorter. You're building graduation. Maybe if you are getting towards like this side and you want to kind of collapse the arm a little bit, but the more you collapse this, your arm, your elbow, where it's pointed, your hands, that controls the outcome of the actual layer itself. That's why it's important that you understand haircut layering, and especially if you're a hairstylist, that's why I call myself the layer king sometimes, because there's a lot of professionals that don't even understand this. So I'm hoping, and let me know in the comments below, are you a hair professional, aka barber? Are you a hairstylist? Are you a client watching this? Are you cutting your hair at home? These are all really, really essential things that you need to understand, right? So the 3 simple methods, the techniques is, 1, understanding that, how short do you have to cut the layers? The next one is understanding, the hair grows out from the head. So that pattern, creating that pattern when it comes to the layering to keep organized. The middle, the top, the corners, and the sides. The top, the corners, and the sides. That's the second method. And then technique. And the third is your arm position, right? Where are you positioning your arm? Because that's going to control everything. Now, if this was a bit kind of, intimidating for you, or you felt like a little bit like, whoa, this is like pretty heavy, I actually created a downloadable PDF ebook. It's really amazing the way I designed it and created it. I have it on sale for $19.99. It's going to pop up right here on the screen. It's called Haircut Fundamentals. There's pictures. It's me in the whole thing with me standing in positions and body and all the core fundamentals of haircutting that you need to understand in order to then use those to get better at haircutting. No, it's not designed to teach you how to cut Tommy's hair before his soccer photos. That's not what this is about. This is about teaching you fundamentals of haircutting and understanding body positioning and all the basic things that you need to know to then learn how to do actual haircuts, all right, which you can watch. I have over 3,500 videos on YouTube, so that's going to pop up right here. Also, I have two consultation types of services, which I'm so happy about. One, I've got the more VIP luxury experience of getting me one-on-one on a Zoom call. I've been doing these from people all over the world. It's almost hard for me to keep up with it because so many people are booking it, and I'm analyzing your hair. I'm telling you what's working, what's not working, what to say to your barber, how to get a good haircut. It's amazing how many people are just booking these consultations with me. I even had somebody do one with their stylist next to them, and I was explaining to the stylist how to cut that person's hair. I'm just like, wow. But, so I have that VIP service, which is going to pop up on the screen. And then I have a new service, which is not a Zoom call, but you can submit photos of yourself, like a full face shot, headshot like this, and I will customize different haircuts based off of what I'm prompting and what I'm creating that would look best on you. And I create those images and also some, guides and some tips, like a one-sheeter basically of what's going to work best for you, like a complete analysis. And that's a new service that I'm offering, and that's going to pop up right here. There's no Zoom call. I just need a couple of day turnaround time. It's a really amazing service that I just decided to launch. So I've got those 2 options, and I really appreciate all the support. Let me know if you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.